What if I told you that one emotional decisions cost me over 13,000 pounds? I sold my good investment and then chased the hyping stocks and what's completely crashing my portfolio over 6-7% just in 6 months. But that big mistakes taught me the good relations and changed my investing mindset completely. This is the story of how started my investing journey. If you are new here, my name is Dilip, and this channel is mainly to document my fitness and financial freedom journey, along with the life in the UK and the moments what I do during the time. And if you are also in the journey of your financial freedom, then this channel is for you. Today, I would like to share how I started my investing journey and some of the biggest mistake I have done during the journey and how it changed my mindset completely. Even though I studied economics during my bachelor degree time, but I had no any idea about stock market, how it works. Back in 2011 in my home country, I used to see lots of people in a queue to fill the forms of IPO whenever company launched their IPO. One day I asked the one man in the line, and what is this line for? And he replied, they were filling a form filling a form for the IPOs of the company. During that time, I was not very interested, and I had no idea what is this all IPOs and stock markets. So I didn't care much. But after 2016, so when it's about 2016, 17 or 18, maybe 18, 2018. I used to work in hydropower projects where there was a admin manager. His name was Gopi Sharma, and he used to take care of all our account section of the projects, and he used to share me a lot about the stock market, how it works. And during the time, some curiosity of the stock market came in my mind and thought to start my investing journey. But during that time, it was very tedious and lots of paperwork to create accounts, a broker account to buy and sell, and even to you fill a form of IPOs, you have to go to bank. Everything was physical. So I gave up before I start, before I start. But after 2020 COVID, I came to know more about this stock market because everything was online, and there was websites to buy and sell the stocks. So with my friend in 2020, I went to the bank to create to open my account of IPO applications, and then went to broker as well to create my trading account. That was my first time I got into the stock markets, and I started to invest little by little, like 1,000, 10,000, 5,000, because we can't buy. There is no any ideas of fractional shares. We can't buy more than 10 units at once. This is how it works in my country. And after end of 2021, I moved to the UK, but the investing passion was still with me. So I researched for a while to start investing journey of international stock markets like US and UK's. Then after the first things, I researched about the applications. What should I do? Which application is good to start investing? So I found the Itoro app, and I started to invest like 20, 30 pound per month every month, and it was going well. Sometimes I had some money, so I used to put more money. But later I came to know that students are not allowed to do trade in the stock market because it's not it's like out of the rules of the HMRC home office. So I just used to put the money but never sell. But after 2 years, I had to sell all my stocks around 5,000, and because I needed the money to go back home. After I came back from home, I started from scratch again using the trading 212. This time I was more, I had more knowledge about the stock markets and the applications. So I choose the trading 212 and started again to put as much as I can, like 20, 30 pounds, sometimes 40, 100, sometimes 600. And at this time, I choose a very stable companies like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Lloyd's Bank. Uh, at the time, I remember Lloyd's was just 20 pence, and I started like that, and it was quite the return was quite good because everything was every all the companies were stable, and sometimes the profit was like 300% as well. And after I got I after my portfolio was around 10K, and during that time also I used to watch penny stocks going up and downs like crazy. Sometimes the penny stock can go up to 600% in a day. So I thought I made up a mind to put all my 10K portfolio money in one penny stock, and if it goes like a 5 times or 10 times within the couple of months, I will be able to make a portfolio like 100K. So I became a greedy, and then I sold all my stocks and got the 10K cash in my portfolio. Then I had to choose one penny stocks. I was so confused, but after all research, I got the net list stock at the price of 0.55 dollar. I I invest all in one net list and wait for the stocks to rise up. But unfortunately, after a couple of days, it was slightly declined, but it was not changed much. So I felt bored, and at the time, there was another stocks DVLT. It was soaring like crazy from 0.5 to $2 in front of my eye. Thought I had to invest here, and because the fear of missing out, FOMO is every investor's head. So I thought I will miss it out because it will blow up like crazy. So I quickly sold all the stocks of that net list and invested in DVLT at $2. But my bad luck started, and it started to go down like 1.70, 1.5, and I started to average the cost more and more and more. And now I brought all the average cost to $1, and portfolio and total investment is like 20K. But but the price never came up. Now the price is running at 0.34, and I am in 67% down. After all, and the bad thing again, the another bad thing is like the one that I sold netlist is rising up to $3 in front of my eye after selling that stocks. See how the stock market works on us. When I bought one stocks, another stock rise up, and when I sold the stocks, that will rise up, and buy the one I bought will go down. I don't know, but maybe it's my bad luck or something like that. But it this changed my mindset completely, because we can't compete with the institutions who carry the millions of capitals. So it's up to them how they decide to move the stock market. So I changed. my mind and gave up that stocks. If still I haven't sold any stocks of that DVLC, but I started to make a build a portfolio around the big stable companies, high market capitalization companies. So now I'm picking the more stable companies instead of chasing a hype stocks. And if you want to chase for the penny stocks, it's not bad, because if you want to chase a penny stock, make a portfolio of penny stocks and invest as little as you can. It's not like you should avoid the penny stocks, but if you can invest your 5 to 10% of the portfolio to the penny stocks. It's not like me, who used 100% portfolio to the penny stocks and was to completely crashed my portfolio. That is like a suicide. That is a very bad idea. And now try to build. Now I am thinking for the long term, not for overnight success, overnight rich. I'm building a portfolio for the long term, and I will invest as much as I can. But I will never stress myself thinking that these stocks will go up tomorrow or go down, or scared of going down tomorrow. Rather than averaging down down the bad companies and burn your cash, always focus on the stable companies, like stable companies which will definitely grow up in the future without any stress. um, the biggest lessons I learned during this journey is to control our emotions. Once we can control our greediness and fear of missing out, it will be more simple to invest. And now I only invest to those companies which I understand their morals and I use from day to day. For example, I invest in Nvidia, I invest in Google, because I use these companies day to day. But I don't know how that difficulty works. I don't know how the net list works, because these penny stocks are the one which are stuck in their financial trouble, so all the price goes down to 98%, 99%. And it's not sure that they will escape through that time, through that financial burden. For that they must break through the major projects. So it's a very high, it's a too much risks. So instead of taking high risks and stressing yourself, make a let's make a investing simple and relax. My goal is simple. I want to achieve my financial freedom journey without taking stress and chasing the day-to-day stocks, penny stocks. If you are just starting your investing journey, um, hope you will learn something from my mistakes and save you from your cash burn in front of your eyes. So the main principle of the investing is save your capital. If you if you burn your capitals, so that will take a long time to reach your financial freedom journey. If you like this video and get some knowledge, please subscribe, like and subscribe this channel, and comment me down what is your biggest mistakes of your investing journey, or what lessons did you learn from your investing journey. Thank you very much.